Good morning. I was gonna put on my workout clothes, but I'm wearing padded bike short bibs today. And I'm not gonna have these on for any more time than absolutely necessary. There's only so much I can do, you know, and I can't do that. Over my workout clothes, I always put on an oversized sweatshirt in the morning so that I'm still cozy, but I'm also ready to rumble. George, are you excited? If you couldn't tell, next up is that I take Georgie outside. And then after he goes outside, he gets his number one, which is code for breakfast. But we can't say that in front of him or he'll start freaking out.
Long and complex morning routines that start at the crack of dawn are trendy, but I think a good morning routine should be all about choosing the things that make you feel good and improve productivity and removing everything else. I want my routine to be simple. I try to streamline it to only have the most essential components and remove the rest. So for me, that means getting into my workout clothes, going outside, having coffee, forcing myself to drink water, writing in my planner, and doing a morning workout. I've tried cold showers and other trends, but for me, they just add time to my routine without actually improving the quality of my life.
If I'm being completely honest, I never actually wait for the coffee to fully finish. I always just take my mug, I take the coffee, little dripping thing, okay? We transition her to over the coffee, and then we pour the coffee. Once I'm at the table with my coffee, I kind of start to get into work for the day. Basically start with like the easiest things of work that I'm gonna do because my brain is still waking up. First thing I do every morning is I take my planner. At the beginning of every month, I write out the full month in my planner and what I need to do every day basically. So I'll go back to the month. I'll look at the day that it is and I'll see what I need to do that day. On the 14th, I need to film my morning routine. So we're off to a good start. And then I'll go to the actual week. You can see that I already have some stuff written in for Monday because as I think of things throughout last week that I need to do Monday, I write them down here. And then I will add some more stuff. So this is usually just like posts that I need to make, things that I need to edit, workouts that I'm doing that day. It makes me feel really good to write stuff in my planner. I need to have it physically written down, need to be able to physically check it off my list. So doing this first thing in the morning definitely just sets me up to feel great. Once that's done, I put my planner right here because I will continue to reference it for the entire rest of the day. And then I open up my laptop and I will start going through some emails. Also, I didn't mention, I got up at 8:30 and I slept so good last night. I got up at 8:30 because I'm a professional athlete and I also work from home. So I have the luxury of, I can kind of create my schedule whenever I want to. So while I ideally will get up a little bit earlier, maybe 7:30, if I'm going to bed at 10:45 and I can sleep until 8:30 with what I have the next day, I will because sleep is so important.
Since good sleep starts with a solid nighttime routine, I thought I'd show a little bit of what I do before I go to bed.
I'm just heading to bed now. It's about 10 p.m. I try to get in bed around 10 and then I'll read for half an hour, so I end up going to sleep by about 10:30. Right before I go to bed, I do a couple things. First, I set out my clothes for in the morning. The next thing I do is I take my iron. I take 3 of these every single night because I do have a tendency towards anemia, but obviously don't start with 3. Talk to a doctor before you triple dose on iron. And then I'll go into my 8 Sleep app and I'll set my alarm for the next morning. 8 Sleep is a high-tech mattress cover that you can easily add to your existing bed. It has the ability to heat, cool, and even elevate the bed. This is really important to me because as an athlete, sleep is the absolute best thing I can do for my recovery, especially right now when I'm recovering from an injury. Having a pod is like having a sleep coach, an advanced fitness tracker, and a personal thermostat all in 8-1-1. And 8 Sleep has been clinically proven to be able to increase sleep quality by up to 1 hour per night. The pod uses precision temperature control to regulate your temperature throughout the night. It can go all the way down to 55 degrees and all the way up to 110. And over time, it actually adapts to your body and learns your sleep cycle so that it can alter the temperature throughout the night to make sure that you get the best sleep possible. And it also does this separately between the two sides of the bed. When I do set an alarm with the pod, it actually has a thermal and vibration alarm, so the temperature of my side of the bed will gradually increase towards when I'm supposed to wake up, and then it will vibrate when I need to wake up. I've noticed that I'm so much less groggy when I wake up since I'm gradually pulled from my sleep in a natural way instead of being jarred awake by an alarm. In addition to all of this, it also is a powerful sleep tracker, and it has built-in monitors that track your sleep stages, respiratory rate, HRV, and more.
If you'd like to try 8 Sleep, scan the QR code and use code ALLIO to get $350 off your very own Pod 4 Ultra. You also get 30 days to try it at home and return it if you don't like it. Thank you, 8 Sleep, for sponsoring this video.
Another thing I didn't mention is I try to not unlock my phone for the first 30 minutes I'm awake. I need to get some analytics off Instagram to send an email, so I'm gonna unlock my phone now. But I've been up for almost 45 minutes, so did a good job not unlocking it so far. Now that I've finished my busy work stuff, I'm gonna make breakfast. Today I have an hour and 45 minutes on the bike. When I'm running in the morning, I have like a small breakfast, Eggo waffle, bagel, something really simple carbs. But when I'm biking and cross-training like I am right now, I can have like a full normal breakfast because my stomach doesn't get upset on the bike. So I think I'm gonna make a nice big bowl of oatmeal because that sounds really good today.
I realize that my morning routine is not that early in the day, but I've found that I recover better if I sleep more, and I perform better in my workouts if I'm awake for a couple hours before I do them. So I want to prioritize performance over getting things done as soon as possible. And I'm able to still be productive in the morning with other work, so I don't feel like I'm losing that time.
Breakfast is served, just some protein oats with an apple, lots of good carbs in there for my bike. I also bring the cinnamon with me because I like to re-up on the cinnamon as I eat. While I eat, I actually think my brain is awake enough to start doing some editing, so I'm gonna edit a little bit, eat this, and then I'll get to my bike ride. I'll be honest, I don't do my breakfast dishes right away, okay? Sue me, take me away, whatever. I never feel like doing them, so I let them soak. They get done eventually, so it's fine. Oh, also, I don't make the bed. I don't do it, okay? I just don't, and I'm not gonna lie to you about it. I have been biking for a little over a week, and I'm officially leveling up to clip-in pedals. So I have to put these on, and then I'm gonna start my bike. It's going super well. These are on so tight. It should be illegal. Actually, I think I'm the one that screwed these in, so This took so much longer than I thought it would. I'm horrible at installation things. This is not normally part of my morning routine, but I was like, oh, it'll be fun. Just show me leveling up my pedals. No, nothing about it was fun. I almost cried.
I realize that I have a lot of privilege being able to do my morning routine this late in the day and spend so much time training. And this routine will not be for everyone. I'm just showing you what works for me. And I think that's the important thing to remember about any sort of morning routine video that you see online. It's that this is exactly what works for that person at that time in their life. It could change for them, and it probably won't be exactly what would make you feel the best. So as I said in the beginning of this video, I think what's most important is that we just take the time to pay attention to what makes us feel good and choose those things and get rid of everything else. Because a morning routine shouldn't be about having something that's complex and difficult to follow. It should be about streamlining it and just feeling good.
Ride is done. I always do my longest workout in the morning. Now I'm gonna do a few little hip exercises. I would do core right now, but I don't wanna lay on my yoga mat when I'm this sweaty. So I'm gonna do it later in the day.
Sometimes the morning routine videos I see online feel like they're complicated just for the sake of being complicated, because that does seem impressive that someone's doing all this stuff right away in the morning. But I don't want to have a complicated routine. I want mine to just get me going on the day while leaving time for the things I actually want to get done.
I obviously have to take a shower after my first workout, but I usually change immediately into my next set of workout clothes with some sort of baggy t-shirt over the top. My favorite little rehydration drink lately is Element Seltzer mixed with Culture Pop. This has some carbs in it, and then this has tons of electrolytes, so it's perfect for right after a workout. I almost forgot. Gotta put my engagement ring back on. I don't wear this when I work out at all because it's so nice. I don't want to sweat on it. I'm not used to owning things as nice as this, so I'm not taking any risks here. This is my most prized possession. I'm gonna sip on this nice little beverage while I make lunch, and that's basically my whole morning routine. I hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to drop any questions down below. That's all for now, folks.